Hi, I'm Keesh. Welcome to Esoteric News, your doorway to wisdom and your window of truth. Please welcome yourself in. If you're new to my live, welcome. If you're not, welcome back, bitches. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. You know how I am. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the energy. So we'll be using a bingo board. So basically, this esoteric card is going to give you insight and understanding and clarity into what's going on. This particular card is an Aries energy, so we are leaving Aries energy very soon, and we'll be stepping into the Taurus. Hey Taurus. But right now we are going to focus on the Aries energy. So Aries, what up? So what we're going to be talking about is 5 categories. So you could pick 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. I highly suggest you pick a number. I'm not going to tell you where the number is going to go, but you definitely will understand its placements once you choose. So before you click off, let me cook. Let me motherfucking cook. Let me motherfucking cook. Sit your ass still. Put your number in the chat. Lock that bitch in. 1 through 5. 1 through 5. You hear me? 1 through 5. Alright, we back. You know my Tourette's can be kicking in sometimes. But alright. 1 through 5. One more time for the people in the back. Pick a number. 1 through motherfucking 5. And put it in the chat. Now, is we locked in? Bet. So, whether you're Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, it doesn't matter what your sign is. Taurus, Virgo, or Cap. I ain't gonna leave y'all out either. Any one of you signs can get it in this chat. You understand? So, here we go. Now, what you see is a bunch of words, and you probably like, what the fuck is that? Knight of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, it's a bingo. So what you don't see is I have the power to pull cards randomly. I can flip the cards or I can just pull them. We're going to play a game. You're going to pick a number. Based off whatever number you pick, we're going to give you some clarifying information. So category 1 is initiation station. Category 2 is fire and desire. Category 3 is ego checkpoint. Category 4, soul warrior codes. And category 5 is burn it down. So, based off what number you chose, I told y'all to let me motherfucking cook. Based off what number you chose, we're going to give you insight into this information. So, make sure you share this shit with your friends. Make sure you tap this motherfucking screen. That means the heart one time. And, of course, show your support in the comment box. All right, chat, here we go. So, starting now. The first call up is Temperance. Temperance is on the board in the bottom left, so we're going to go ahead and click it. If you are a tarot reader, you might be locked in and you might be able to understand some of the things that may be resonating, and we're going to talk about the Knight of Swords. So first 2 cards up is 1, 2, Temperance, and the Knight of Swords. Sagittarius energy with Aquarius energy. So I definitely feel like there's a lot that needs to be balanced mentally at this time with your emotions. So I feel like if you got the initiation station, which is category 1, right now you are being called to start something, and I feel like you need to balance yourself so you can prepare to take off or take the proper steps that you need to take in a mindful manner. All right, let's go ahead and keep it pushing. We got the 6 of Wands energy, right? There's no 6 of Wands here, so we want to go ahead and skip that over. That means you're not really seeing victory in yourself. You think that whatever you're doing possibly can be like a foolish decision because the Fool is here, right? And the Fool is also on your board, but you don't really feel yourself in this energy. You feel like it's a backwards type of thing, right? You're going the wrong way, but you're not. Definitely, you can have made some fucked up decisions in the past, but that's not what this is now, right? All right, we're going to carry on. Queen of Swords energy, right? You got to have power, right? Queen of Swords. We don't have the Queen of Swords on the board, do we? If you see the Queen of Swords somewhere, let me know, because I don't really think I see it here. Yeah, it's not there. So we're going to go ahead and move on. Queen of Swords is about really taking the time to really swift through your bullshit, but also being honest with yourself and allowing people to be able to feed you information. It doesn't mean that you have to accept what someone's giving you, but you can be mindful, again, of what people tell you, but be open-minded to receiving the messages that someone else can share, because it can be very important, right? So we got the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups isn't here, but we're going to go ahead and skip over. That means you need to be focused on self-love and not love outside of you. Five of Wands energy, I don't see the Five of Wands over there. You could be at war with yourself. Keep it pushing. Ace of Pentacles energy, I don't see the Ace of Pentacles up here. So we're going to go ahead and what? Keep it pushing. So before we keep it pushing on that Ace of Pentacles is symbolic to Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Let me cook. That means somewhere along the lines you can be feeling either depleted financially, or maybe you're not seeing something coming in fast enough, or maybe you got the money and you don't know what to do at this point because maybe you're tired of doing the same thing. Simplicity, right? Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. What have you not done? Take time to look at, don't overthink. Think small right now. Don't think big, think small. Don't think of yourself as being small, but think of a small plan. Think of something that is easy and achievable, not something that's too far out. King of Wands energy is next. It's not on the board, so we're going to go ahead and what? Keep it pushing. Eight of Wands energy is on a Eight of Wands energy is not on the board, so we're going to go ahead and keep it pushing. Things is not as moving as fast as you want. Again, if you're an entrepreneur, King of Wands energy represents that. If you are somebody who is dealing with somebody who is very charismatic, or somebody who is very, you know, I want to say very passionate, but it sometimes can be very standoffish. This is the energy of the King of Wands in this for me. I feel like if this is your energy for the King of Wands energy, I feel like that's sad. Right now, I feel like things may not be moving as fast as you want. Be patient with yourself. Eight of Wands energy is also slowing things down to speed things up. That's because a wish fulfillment can be coming in for you. I feel like you're past illusions, but I also feel like there could be one thing or maybe two that can be making you feel stagnated somewhere, but I feel like this energy shall pass. We're going to go ahead and keep it pushing. Seven of Cups energy is there. I don't see it on the board, so again, pushing. Ten of Wands energy has appeared, but I don't see it on the board, so pushing. Eight of Pentacles is not here. Yes, it is. Eight of Pentacles is in a far right, fifth category energy. Fifth category is burn it down. So Eight of Pentacles, you may need to release something, burn something down for a manifestation to come in. Also, I'm feeling work energy. Two of Swords energy, you could be feeling someone throw some type of work at you. For those who deal in that energy, that one's not specific. That one's not specifically for everybody. That can be for a few of you. I'm feeling like 25 of you can be having energy at this time that's putting you in an at-ease energy or an unease energy. For some of you, you are at ease, ashe. For some of you, you are at unease energy, and that's energy you're trying to find a balance is. I feel like someone that you walked away from, or somebody that you could have had some type of ties to financially, can be, you know, throwing work at you, or, you know, if you know, you know. Keep it pushing. Virgo energy, to let you know, Eight of Pentacles is Virgo energy. Ten of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Ten of Wands is Sag. Page of Pentacles is Cap. So somebody could be lying. Capricorn energy, we're going to keep it pushing. Page of Pentacles, I don't feel like it's on the board. It's not. The Star card is really right there, big and really huge, really huge. So we have the Star card energy here. Star card is about healing, so that's the third category. The third category is ego check. So you can be checking your ego, or you could have checked somebody's ego so hard that now they're healing, they're self-reflecting. 15, that was called number 15. 15 breaks down to number 6, choices and decisions. You could be dealing with Capricorn or Gemini. You could be dealing with somebody that you had a contract with, or Capricorn, you could be dealing with somebody that you had a contract with, or Aquarius, which is the energy of the Star card, you could be dealing with somebody that you had some type of connection with. I feel like all parties can be healing at this time. 16, Hermit is the next call. Hermit is up, but I don't feel like the Hermit is on here, so I feel like you may need to be recluding your energy and holding on in your own. It's crazy. The next call up is the Lovers, which is motherfucking who? Gemini! What up? That's my bitches. What up? What up? What up? That's my main sign. That's my main. That's my main. Let me stop. All right, Nine of Swords energy. I don't see the Nine of Swords, nor is the Lovers energy is up here, so I definitely feel like shift the energy off of love at this time if you're feeling overwhelmed or your anxiety is kicking in, but definitely deal with your emotions. You got the Nine of Swords followed by the Nine of Cups. So you have the the Nine of Swords followed by the Nine of Cups. 9 and 9 is 18, which is the moon card, unseen things here. So unseen emotions you need to deal with. The Hierophant is the next major arcana that's being called on the board, which is called 20. So right now you're being called, that's judgment. You're being called to really take accountability and also really reflect on what you really need to focus on at this time. That's about higher learning, teaching, tradition. Even if you're breaking traditional ways to create what space feel good for you, especially if you're feeling shut out or blocked out. You got Death card. Oh, the Lovers is here. Oh, somebody was screaming at me, wasn't you? Girl, it's right there. It's right motherfucking there. All right, I got it. Turn your headphones down. I told you I got Tourette's, y'all. I got Tourette's. Not really, but still. Anywho, Death. We don't have a Death card, which is probably a good thing for some of you and bad for most of you. Death card is not a scary card. It talks about transformation. It talks about release. This means letting go of something that no longer is fulfill you, or your soul no longer resonate with it. So it's time to grow out of that stage, and it's time to be very comfortable with being uncomfortable. You got that? Be comfortable with being uncomfortable, because shit about to shake. Queen of Wands energy is next on the board, which is here. So you don't have the King of Wands here, but you definitely had a Queen of Wands showing up on the board, which is in your 5th category, which talks about burn it down. So again, the Queen of Wands energy definitely reflect back to both energies. Queen of Wands is a very bold woman, but she can be very jealous or she could be very envious. But this woman is very knowledgeable. She's also matches the energy of the King of Wands. Very, very, I don't want to say like flashy, but bitch know how to dress. She every time she go out, she knows she gotta show out. But she very elegant. But she want what she want, and if she can't have it, clock it. It might be something about that needs to be released at this time, because you might need to utilize that energy in another way where you're transmuting it in a higher light to release. So you may need to release someone who can be jealous of you, or you may need to reflect on what makes you feel some type of way about another, whether it's an action that they're doing to trigger you that makes you feel, or are you picking up somebody else's energy that's being projected. Be cautious with that. We go ahead and keep it pushing. So the next call up will be the World card. The World card is not on the board, so we're going to go ahead and keep it pushing. You got the Sun card. The Sun card is here, and the Death is there. I see it, y'all. I see it. Don't come for me, you know. I'm a little blind sometimes, but I seen it. I ain't gonna cheat y'all. Ching chong, ching chong, ching chong. Somebody cussing me out, right? So far, all the board is great. We ain't missing no more. Ain't no sun on this board, and I heard ain't no sunshine when she's gone. I'm gone ahead. You left somebody. The sun is gone, baby. The sun goes down. I don't know that song. Let me stop playing, but I like it. But anywho, the King of Pentacles is on the board, and the King of Pentacles is definitely that representation of boss bitch. I got that money, honey. I got that bread, that cheddar, or that's where I'm going. And I feel like physically that means you are well-rounded and you just being a little stingy and selfish with your money, your energy, or your time. And I feel like you deserve to be. But don't be too selfish. Be cautious of that energy. We're going to go ahead and keep it pushing. I feel like you are bearing fruits of the labors, and I definitely feel like you could be dealing with a family man, and I feel like you may think this person is sneaky. 7 of Swords on the board. And I feel like this person may not be sneaky, they just may be very calculated in the way they move. Ace of Swords energy on the board. Ace of Swords is not there, so you got to figure out if your truth, or the truth is somebody else who you hearing from, because you got people who will tell you things to sabotage what you have because they don't have what you got. So be cautious. Strength energy here. There's no strength card on the board, so we're going to go ahead and keep it pushing. 7 of Wands energy, it is not on the board, so we're going to go ahead and keep it pushing. Some of these I don't need to read for you guys, but 9 of Pentacles, It's not there. Page of Swords. It's not there. Knight of Wands. It's not there. Queen of Pentacles. It's not there. Six of Pentacles. It is there. The Six of Pentacles is between the Knight of Swords and the Star card. And I recall going back to this earlier energy. This is really balancing. So you're going through a healing, right? The Six of Pentacles talk about that balance. You need to balance your finances. You need to balance what way you want to move. I don't feel like this is about a person fully. You could have released the energy, and this is you focusing on yourself, focusing on your finances, or you can literally be just looking for an extra stream of income just because you want to do certain extracurricular activities. And the Knight of Swords is saying you can get this money, or you can get something very quickly as soon as you release something, or you need to do some type of spiritual cleanse or some type of spiritual prayer to be released from some type of spiritual prison and somebody tried to put someone in. It was successful, but it's not fully activated. It's not going to go past the point it is. I feel like you are really good at understanding the assignment when your spirit team say move. You have Five of Cups energy coming up. Five of Cups again, depleted energy. You can be feeling depleted because of this energy. I fully focus on this energy because that's the energy that's the strongest here. So if you're listening and this resonate, make sure that you please put in the chat what category you went through once the board is complete, because it's going to be very important. Four of Cups energy here. There's no 4 on the board. There's no 5 of Cups on the board. There's no 4 of Cups on the board specifically. There's no 5 of Cups on the board specifically. So we're going to go ahead and keep it pushing. King of Swords energy is on the board. We won away from a bingo from the Two of Swords. The King of Swords is someone who's very, very good with their words, but I also feel like someone who can be seen as a high counsel. Even this person is a lawyer, an attorney. Even if they're not a lawyer or attorney, they have the mentality or logic of one. They're very skilled and knowledgeable of what they know or what they do. I'm seeing a typewriter, but I'm also seeing typing. So maybe someone can be very good at business or a business mindset here. I feel like a judgment is coming. 3 of Cups energy here. There's no 3 of Cups here. If I stated that, there can be something symbolic in these messages for you. Knight of Cups energy, confirmation. Knight of Cups energy is here. We're going to go ahead and keep it pushing. You have the High Priestess energy. The High Priestess is coming in, but she is not on the board. So we're going to keep it pushing. You have the Eight of Swords energy. The Eight of Swords isn't on the board, but this is one that we talked about because we had the Seven of Swords, and right behind it came the Ace of Swords. 7 plus 1 is 8, giving you 8 swords, meaning open enemies or you being an enemy to your own mind. Be cautious of that energy again. 6 of Swords energy is not on the board, so we want to go ahead and keep it pushing. 2 of Swords is the bingo. Let's get it. 2 plus 4 is 24. 24 is the board, but that breaks down to 6. I said that so backwards. It's retrograde, guys. Give me a little leeway. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 is Gemini energy, but this board is for Aries. So this is about communication. This is talking about logical thinking. This is talking about having an open mind. This is talking about miscommunication as well, or communication on a daily, whether you're using internet, email, whether you're using text messages, whether you're using a phone call for communication. There can be someone you're in connection with. This can be a coworker, this can be a parent, this can be a child, this can be a lover, this can be a friend. Whichever one you are in contact with, there can be something that's very important. This is where the energy gets real. Now, based off the number that you locked in the chat, don't lose me yet. Based on the energy that you locked in the chat, I need you to pick again. Don't pick again. Whatever was the first original number that you locked in, I need you to put it back into the chat. So this is where your energy becomes the most important. And this is how you know that message will relate to you, okay? So if you chose category 1, again, number 1 was initiation station. What are you being called to start? So right now, your spirit team can be asking you to take initiative to really think about how much effort you done put into something, or how much effort it took you to think of an idea that was phenomenal, that was amazing, or even a thought to be able to bring something for someone else into some type of fruition. You could be a marketer, you could be good in marketing, sales, or you can be really good at whatever it is you do. You could be I'm hearing a veterinarian, or you can be in school for nursing or some type of doctorate or doctorate degree. I'm hearing somebody who's really good with working with, like cars, different things, different fields. So maybe you are someone you're dealing with. You can be somebody who working like a legal aid setting or some type of postal setting for the post office. Anywho, this is how you know your energy. Anyway, Knight of Swords energy talks about there's something that you know that you're supposed to be putting into practice, but I feel like you sat on this idea, or maybe even working in a clothing like designer type shit. It's time for you to take off. If you're thinking about a cosmetic lines, or if you're thinking about like selling some type of jewelry, I feel like go for it. Why not? You're stuck in this decision because you're feeling like if you do it, you feel like it's going to fail. But your guidance is being called to take the start. This is something that you've asked for help with, or you prayed for and asked for guidance if this was the right direction, and this is your message. Yes, fucking run to this shit. Run fast as fuck to this shit. And if you just need this message to encourage you because you're just overwhelmed with tests and school and just doing things for a lot, you're having a lot on your plate, we get it. We as in your spirit team is saying, we get it. We're going to help you, but we need you to keep going. Things is happening for you, but they're actually also happening to test your strength. Not just your mental strength, but your physical strength to just keep going and keep going. Like the little choo-choo train. Keep going, baby. So if you chose category 2, where do you need to take the lead? Whoa. Everybody in category 2, I really feel like if you chose category 2, your spirit team can be really sharing with you that, listen, whatever decision that you need to make, if you feel like it's financially restraining you, or if you feel like you have a like-minded people around you, you need to change the energy. You need to change the narrative. You need to change the mindset. Because if you keep low vibrational energies around you, you're never going to elevate. You're going to be stuck where the fuck you at. You hear me? So the Fool says, get your ass the fuck on, but don't be reckless with your decisions. The Sun card says, we're here, we're happy, we're going to do this. Positive vibes and positive mindset. But until that happen, you'll be stuck. The Death card, you'll be stuck in this illusion. So step outside your comfort zone of being around people who won't challenge themselves, but challenge yourself and be grateful for the rewards that you will reap for taking that leap of faith. Ashe, group 2. If you chose 3, the Star card talks about healing. You need to stop allowing people to feed you BS. I feel like this is about love. I feel like you need to, group 3, group 2, where do you need to take the lead? You need to take the lead by choosing yourself and not being afraid. I'm sorry I skipped your category name, but that's what that was into. But it resonated. Group 3, passion versus impulse. What are you really passionate about, or is this an impulsive decision? You got the Star card, which talks about healing, and I'm hearing healing energies is on me. Every time I hear healing energies, that's the song that pop into my thoughts. So you can be seeing 1111, and I feel like your spirit team can be telling you that this message is being ordained to let you know that they are here to help you with your wish fulfillment or your wish granted. I'm hearing Ray J. If I had one wish, you got one wish, and whatever wish this is, you better make it count. You better plan for it. You better make sure you mentally prepare for it. You better make sure you don't have people trying to discourage you from it. And whatever you've did in the past, you need to make sure you released it and you're done with it. Because whatever you manifest and whatever you cleanse out, if you keep running back to the past, it's going to continue to be a disruption for your present and your future. Ashe, 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 ashe. All right, moving on. Now, make sure you're passionate about your decisions and you're not making impulsive short-term decisions. Calculate your shit. That's what they say. Heal and deal. And make sure you're being realistic and making smart goals. Okay? Now, messages from Mars is group 4. So your message from Mars, I say wars. Wars can be symbolic or significant. You may be in the military, or maybe you have family in the military or high rank or some type of official person. With the King of Swords, what your message is like, you got the Page of Wands, the Tower, the Four of Wands, and the King of Cups. I feel like you're keeping your hands clean, but I definitely feel like you may have children that you may have older adults. That's what I mean by children. Or maybe you have older adults with a younger child mindset. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not diagnosing anyone, I promise. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please take what resonate and leave what don't. Please make sure you choose and make your own decisions. That's very important. Don't ever let anyone implant anything that you know is not to be true. Again, when you are getting spiritual messages, or you know that you are divinely led to someone or something, trust and believe you're going to be where you need to be. And that's a message from Mars, which is number 4. What's meant for you will never pass you by. Trust in your own spiritual gifts as much as you seek others. So you could be a spiritual person who is very logical or analytical and you give speeches, or maybe you're someone who is very good at giving strong, powerful advice and motivational messages. I feel like don't be blinded to the love, and don't be blinded to what you can do with your own potential as well. 21%, the World card. You're changing through a chapter, and this is going to change a lot of things around you. But this emotional fulfillment that comes from it is something about your inner child energetically, spiritually, that needs to be healed, because I'm seeing fire. So maybe a fire can be symbolic. Maybe it was a lot of anger, a lot of frustrated energy in a home, or maybe the home caught fire, or some type of fire spark that needs to be healed because it wasn't intended to. But you are going to have to be the one to nurture that wound at this point in time. And that, again, is a message from Mars. So there's an internal spiritual thing going on that needs to be released at this time. Final message from Mars: burn it down. Burn it down energy is for number 5. Burn it down. We're going to look at what needs to be burned down to rise. And if you pick group 5, I was told to pull a card for your soul's calling. So what do you need? Damn. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement and worry. So you need to burn worry, and you need to focus on eating healthy. You need to eat more green foods, and you need to eat yellow food at this time. Release the energy of blame and use your imagination for positive creativity instead of negative delusions. Straight to the motherfucking point. So you need to persevere and focus on your financial goals at this time. I feel like being honest with yourself and the people around you, or allowing yourself to not let people play in your face and taking shit for what it is going to definitely help you. I am Keesh. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I definitely hope this bingo helps you. If it resonates, please let me know by sharing this live or by hitting the notification. I'm sorry. By hitting the notification. Peace, love, and blessings, and I'll catch you all on the next one. The next board up is going to be Taurus. Fortunately, because Taurus season is coming. So make sure, again, initiation station. What are you being called to start? Start your shit. Fire and desire. Passionate versus impulse. What is impulsively make you go in the wrong direction, or what is your passion is you need to be taking that course of action to bring you the peace that you want and the financial stability that you need. Fire and desire as well. No, initiation station is for group 2 as well. Where do you need to take the lead at? Y'all keep being overlooked. So I feel like you feel overlooked because y'all keep getting skipped to come back. So something can be skipping, or something can be skipped when it comes to you. Maybe you feel like something skipped you. This could be generational as well. We're going to go ahead and move to number 4. Again, 4 is ego check. And this talks about your message from Mars. And then you got your burn it down energy, what talks about what needs to burn to rise. So that's the categories and the topics that we discussed and brought forward to light what you needed. Welcome to Esoteric News. If you snooze, you lose. Don't forget, this is your doorway to wisdom and your window of truth. Peace, love, blessings, and bye.